Hi, I'm Matt, I does games, and this is Papers, Please. I'm playing a different game this weekend from Gunpoint because it allows me to upload longer videos, so I can show you the full Papers, Please. Here we go. We have this menacing logo bouncing up and down. We have the music in the background, and so what is this game? This game is a sort of, it's an emotion. It makes you think about what you're doing and why you're doing it, and that's why I love this game. It makes you question your views. You play, well, I'll show you how we play in a minute when we get into the game, and these are the settings. So I'm on full screen at the moment, format the day, easy mode turned off, music sound tap. I'm going to turn nudity off so YouTube doesn't shout at me. So let's go. So I've played a lot of this game. I've finished it once and I've started it again so that I can sort of play through in another sort of format. So let's start a new game. Here we go. Congratulations. Thank you. What have I done? The October Labour Lottery is complete. My name was pulled. Oh, that's brilliant. Immediate placement. Report to the Ministry of Admission at Ruston Border Checkpoint. Okay. So they're giving us an apartment for me and my family in East Grafton, Class 8 dwelling. Glory to Arstotzka. So before we start, I should point out that Arstotzka is basically a communist country. They're on lockdown from everyone else. They've just finished a war, so they're sort of tightly controlling their borders. So let's start this. So we have some news things. These come up at the beginning of every day. The truth of Arstotzka, I highly doubt that being true. Can they keep us safe? I'm sure I will do my job perfectly. So here we go. This is the date, November 23rd, 1982. A long line of people here waiting to get in, and a guard. Arstotzka, Ministry of Admission, official bulletin. So, new position, stamp passport, entry visa, and return documents to entrant. Entrance is restricted to Arstotzkan citizens only. Deny all foreigners. Okay. So as you can see, the game starts off with. So you have this book. It's the book of the checkpoint. It's your book, the book you live by. And you start off with a rules page. And to start the game, we start off with 2 rules. However, this fills up as the game progresses. So at the moment, the only rules we have are entrants must have a passport and Arstotzkan citizens only. We have a regional map. So if I was to click on, say, because we're only allowing Arstotzkans in today, it would have the districts of Arstotzka and the passport that it looks like, and the issuing cities. I'm going to point out now, I have the issuing cities printed off in front of me on a sheet of paper, because if anything's going to trip me up, it will be the issuing cities, because people can fake the issuing cities, and that's where you start getting sort of marked down. You get sort of like penalised for making mistakes. And then the booth info just tells you about the booth. I don't have any upgrades at the moment. So if I'm going to put this down here so I can see the rules. We have a transcript here that we can use to sort of see what they're saying. A timer which will start when I click this thing up here. And then a way to raise this, and we also have stamps. Denied and approved stamps. So let's start this off. Let's take the first load in. Here we go. So he says, so that looks like him. He's from Arstotzka. The date is correct as it says down here, and Paradizna is an issuing city of Arstotzka. So we can stamp him in. Good day, good sir. Welcome to Arstotzka. Next day. Next person even. Papers, please. Oh, there we go. Noticed already. It's not an Arstotzkan passport. Goodbye. I do warn you, this game does have language that is unacceptable for children, but that's the nature of this game. Goodbye. So if you don't like that, turn away now. This game's probably going to be filled with my opinions on political matters, so you know, if you don't like listening to other people's opinions, this probably isn't going to be the series for you. And it will also include choices that I make later on. Oh, it's a mistake. That are based on my views, so later on we're going to have choices to let certain people in even though they may not be up to par. Yep. Arstotzka, that is a place. 1934, that looks like her, female, still in date. We can let her in, if I say so. There you go. Glory to Arstotzka. Hello. That looks like her. 1950 Paradisna, yes. 1984, it's all in date. We can stamp her in as well. It doesn't really matter if you get the stamps perfectly in line, they're not going to penalise you for that. Because if you did, it would take a lot longer. Kolechia, no. Oh, Kolechia is one of the countries that are increasingly at odds with Arstotzka, as we'll see later on. There's a lot of terrorist activity and stuff. Papers, please. East Grestin is a place that looks like him. It's valid for today. Boom, you're in. Glory to Arstotzka. Papers, please. Looks like yes, 1984, Paradisna. You look good. I'll say you can come in. And that was a full day of running this border. Let's tell them they can come back at 6. So this is what you get at the end of every day. It's tells you how many Arstotzkan passports you've let in. You've got these which are filled with tokens which will come into play later on with the decision making. We get to manage our expenses, so I saved 30 before we started. Well, sort of like my character did. I let 10 people through, which gave me 50, and then I have to pay 20 for rent, 20 for food, and 10 for heat. Of course, these are optional, so I could say no, I don't want to pay either of them, and then I have 60, but it's a good choice to sort of start off paying for them so that your family don't become cold or hungry. So now I can sleep. And here we go, the true Arstotzka again. Increased trade and cooperation, entry restrictions to relax. So now I'm probably going to get a thing which tells me I'm allowed to let foreigners in. But there might be additional controls and stuff. Here we go. Today, foreigners with a valid passport are permitted to enter. I have inspection hardware installed, and I must check all information on the passport carefully for discrepancies and deny any entrant with inconsistent information. So this is all about the inspection mode, which I'll show off later. Well, when it needs to be shown off. A little button down here which I can press, and I'll check the rules for today. All entrants must have a passport, all documents must be current. Okay. And of course this is where the issuing cities come into play more, because now you don't need to just remember the Arstotzkan issuing cities, you need to know all of them. Which is why I printed off the list, because my memory is horrible. Let's go. Open up this border, come on, come in. Come to our glorious Arstotzka. Thank you, thank you. 1923, that looks like you, male, Lawranders in Obriston, Lawn, yeah. 1938, that's all good. 1983, yep, stamped over his face by accident, nice. Cause no trouble, good sire. Yep, that looks like you, female. Aha. This document is out of date. So this is a discrepancy system. You click two things that don't match, and now I interrogate her. Your document, no, I don't care if it's a mistake. I am a loyal Arstotzkan, and you will not enter my country. Thank you. Papers, please. It looks like, there's a discrepancy I've noticed. Are you indeed a female, good sire? The passport, well, you haven't given me a valid answer, so I'm sorry, but no glory to Arstotzka for you, good sir. Goodbye. Next person, please. Hello. Check Venor. I will take as long as I want, good sir. It looks like you are definitely a male. And boom. You're allowed. Goodbye. Have fun. Get out my checkpoint. It looks like you, male. Enkyo. What did you say? Kalesia. So now I need to go on to here, go onto the regional map, Kalesia, and I can point out that that is not in fact, oh no, that Enkyo is not in fact an entry town, an issuing city of Kalesia. Thank you, good sir, you can leave my checkpoint. No, I'm not bored. I've checked for no, yeah, I know, that's good. 1984, yep, that's all good. That looks like you approved. Okay, yep, thank you. Next, what did she give me? Oh, no. No, thank you, good sire. True Glorian for Republia. Yep, that's good. 1983, that's all good. That looks... Oh, no, this isn't good. We have a terrorist. No, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. So, in the event of that, the day was cut short and I only made 5 people through. That's not good. Because now I only have $10, so I'm going to have to make some decisions because I don't want to be this close to zero. So I'm probably going to have to not feed my family today. I'm sorry, family, it's got to be done. So that was day 2 of Papers, Please. Glory to Arstotzka. More either tomorrow or next weekend. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt, I does games, and this was